everyone, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here, and of course everyone, I hope you have an amazing day so far. If you're new here, welcome to you too, and I hope you enjoy what you see. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, of course I hope you will click the red subscribe button. For today we are going to use the smaller tumbling tile blocks. If you want to know the measurement of the tumbling tile blocks I use the bigger one and the smaller one. You can find them in the description box down below. There you find the measurement of the blocks I use. I think at least also for the smaller blocks you have compared like mine. So I hope you find them also. I have here my container with everything inside I need, but most important is of course the wood glue. You can use some hot glue, but be careful that it doesn't break. I have here some paint, but this is just an example. You can choose anything you like. And of course, I have here my saucer with an old piece of kitchen towel, which is wet to wipe away the glue. What we're going to make a kind of a Christmas candle inspiration, but of course, you can change it up for any season. So we are going to start with 2 rows of 5. So 2 rows of 5. And I'm just do the smallest line of the block. I'm going to give some glue. And this is my wood glue is just a very simple brand. So you can buy any wood glue. Only be careful that of course that he is at least gluing, because maybe when you have some glue that it doesn't glue right, but it doesn't matter on the price. At least that's my experience. You can buy sometimes very expensive glues and it doesn't glue at all. But if you sometimes you have a cheaper glue, it works fine. So don't look at the price, just look which is working the best. Mine at least is very cheap. Again, I'm going to do the back side. If you want to move your piece, do it fast, place it straight up, clean up your mat and do the back side. And also, if you don't have a carpet square and you want to have it straight, place it straight up, press with your fingertips, press it down and then lay it down. And you do here the same, press it down this way and lay it down. Give it a ½ minute drying. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it, do one on the side, and I'm going to do some glue on the tops over here. And I'm going to place it down and place this one against here and gently. That's why we only wait a ½ minute. Now we can easily fill in the open gaps and we have a nice square. I'm going to keep this strong between my fingers because I don't want that it does move. And now we're going to let this rest for at least a ½ hour. So on the table are 4 rows of 6. So 4 rows of 6. We are going to do some glue on the side. And we roll them together. And we are going to make now 2 sides of the first part of our candle holder. At least Christmas holder. How you can give it any theme you like afterwards. So again, just do some glue on the smallest line. And you see it because we do it step by step. You see in a moment what I mean. And that's the greatest. I make the mistakes and of course try it out. And you can do it in one piece after each other. You don't have to hesitate how it is looking like or not. You can see it on the way. But it is almost fun if you do it together with me. The only thing, if I make a mistake, you make it also if you do it really the same time than me. But that's also fun. I say mistakes are there to resolve. So we're going to squeeze it together and always at the end give it some pressure. Squeeze it together and give it some pressure over here and over here. And now we're going to clean it up. And again, we just do the top, do it fast, place it straight up, clean up your mat and do the back side. Here the same, do it fast, place it straight up, clean up your mat and we do the back side. Here the same, do it fast, place it straight up. And of course, don't do it this way like I do. And again, the back side. The last one. And we place it straight up. And we do the back side. And now we're going to place it straight up again. Press it down. Make sure that we have a straight line. We do here the same. Press it down. And again, over here, the same. Press it together. And the last one. And we're going to give it a ½ minute rest again. So what we're going to do, we're going to take 2 of them, place it on the side, and we're going to do some glue over here, and we're going to bring it together. You do here the same, do some glue on the tops, place it down, and you place this one in front, and now we gently can fill in the open gaps the way that we did with the other one, and again fill it in and we're just going to remove the glue this way, and we're going to let this dry in for at least 10 minutes. And this is two sides of our first part of the candle holder. We are going to do now the other two sides. So again, we have 4 rows of 6, and we just fast glue them together. Of course, you can do it relax. I'm going to do it as fast as I can, so you don't have to wait too long. This way, so we make the other two sides of our holder, and this way. But you can change it up any way you like for your own holders. You don't have to do it this way. And if you are a glam person which is looking and you're thinking this is not for me because I don't like wood, I like more like the gold and silver and maybe some beads, some diamonds and that kind of thing, you can spray paint it. I advise you just give it a try, make it, spray paint it in gold or silver, and then do maybe your beads, your diamonds or little van that kind of stones on top of it there, and you will see how your piece is changing by the moment you spray it, because then you will see, oh, this is also, and it gives you, the wood gives you a nice sturdy base, so you don't have to, when it falls down, you don't have to worry that it breaks. At least when it breaks, you can easily also fix it. So I'm going to clean it up and let it dry in for a half minute. So we did wait a half minute, and we're going to turn them this way, over here and here. And we do this one with some glue on the tops. Place it together. We do here the same, some glue on the tops. And we just place it together. So this way we just gently fill in the open gaps. So we have a nice little blank on this side also. And again, we're going to clean it up, and we're going to let this rest also for 15-20 minutes. So if everything is correctly, you have now your middle piece, that is the 2 pieces of 5, and you have your 4 sides, which of course is the 2 pieces of 6 glued together. What we're going to do, we are going to do on this side some glue over here, and we do it on the other side, some glue, and we place it down, and we place one of them over here, this way. Press it together, and we do one of them on this side. And of course you see already I have the blocks straight up, and again you're just going to press only on the underside. Feel with your fingers on the side that you have them in a straight line, and over here and over here. Now you're going to get one of the other one. You're going to do some glue on this side, on the underside, and you go up. Just kind of like a U, and you just place it over here and fill it in. You do here the same. Do some glue on this side. You go under and you go up again. And then you go a little bit more. I just left a little spot open, and we want to be sure that everything is gluing nicely. And again, you're just going to gently fill it in over here. If you're happy with the shape, then of course let it dry in for at least I think a half hour at least. In the meantime, our box is drying. We're going to get 4 blocks, 4 loose blocks. You could do some glue on this side. You get another block, and you just glue it together over here. You do again some glue on the side, place it down, and you fill it on the inside of this one. And now you do some glue on this side again, and one on the inside over here. So on the inside and on the top side. And if everything is correct, you can easily fill it in and make a nice little square out of it. And this way we're going to get another 4 blocks over here. And I am still debating if I'm going to use 1 or 2. So we will see, but I make 2. So we do this one, and we place it on the inside. We do some glue on this side, and we fill it over here. And now on this side and on this side, and we just fill it in, give it some pressure over here. And now we're going to make sure that we're going to clean it up. Just lay your fingers on top and just clean it, all the lines and the glue away, and then turn it over. And you can do the top of this one also. You do here the same, just clean it up over here and over here. We're going to turn it over, and we do the tops And now we're going to let it dry in for at least a half minute. So in the meantime, while my box and my two little squares are drying, I'm going to make already the bottom of the second holder. And it's again 2 rows of 5 again for the bottom, because I'm going to go up in size, but not in the width. I'm going to, because I have a space which is not too big, so I'm going to leave it this size. If you want to widen it out, or at least size it out, then you have to use, of course, more blocks. Then I would go for 10-10, but that will be a really big one. So you need also 11 on each side to build the sides. That will be a very big one. So again, I'm going to squeeze it, and I'm going to clean it up and let it dry in for a half minute. So I did wait a half minute. I'm going to get it off my table, and I'm going to do some glue on the tops. And I'm going to place it together again, fill in the open gaps, because you saw already some open gaps, and this is the easiest way just to fill it in. Don't wait too long to glue it together. And if it breaks, because I will show you, if it breaks, it doesn't matter. You just get it and you just place it together again, squeeze it, make sure, line it out, and you're ready fit to go. So don't worry if it breaks, just glue it back together again and it will be fine. So in the meantime, I have already on my table 2 sides of my box, which we're going to make, of course, for the bigger candle holder. So we have now 6 rows of 6. So 6 rows of 6, and we're going to do the sides again. And of course I do this so as fast as I can over here. And let me know if you are enjoying also candle holders, at least candle light in the evening, at least especially in the fall and the winter season. Of course, a lot of you don't do it in the spring, and some candles in the spring and the summer. I use it all year round because I'm just the person who loves little lights and a little flames from candles, but it's not everyone's cup of tea. So with me, and of course I also decorate maximalistic. So if you are loving a maximal decor, I have of course on the channel also a fall home tour you can watch. I think he is on the my other channel. This will be on Decor on All About Christmas, but of course the fall home tour is on Decor Easy. You find the links for the channels down below in the description box. So again, we are going to squeeze it together this way, over here, and this way, and squeeze it again. You do here the same. You see, he wants to pop out, but we press it back. And the same over here. We're going to give it some pressure, and you see, he wants to go up. And again, give it some pressure. Over here, I'm going to clean it up and let it dry in for a half minute. So now we're going to do it easy. We are going to place this one, of course, on the sides. And this one over here, of course, my whole mat is going with me. Again, we're going to place this on the side, place this one on the side, and this one. And just gently make a line with the glue. Do over here. And you do it over here. And over here. Place it down, fill it in, and fill it in, and over here. And now we're going to again gently squeeze it from the outside, and you see already the blocks are coming nicely together and fill in every piece. And we're going to press it together, wipe away the glue, and here the same. And we're going to let it dry in for at least a half hour. And of course, if your plank is not getting off the table, just always try to make sure that you squeeze it first, because it's easy to do. Just this way, then gently place it straight up, and you see he wants to go totally out. So then you place it back again, squeeze it, and then try it again and place him on the side. And you see, you have to take your time for it, and then it will work nicely. I'm going to do now the other 2 sides. So is he ready? Now we're going to do the other 2 sides of the bigger candle holder, and this again 6 rows of 6. So 6 rows of 6. I'm going to glue them again on the smallest line of the block, but I won't bore you with that because then it's a little bit too much to watch all the time gluing me this together. So I'm going to do this a little faster. So I glued all 6 of them and I'm going to press them together again, the same like we did with the other ones over here. And I'm going to clean them up and let them dry in for a half hour again. So also with this one, we're going to turn them this way and this way. We're going to place it on the side, place it on the side, and this one. And we just simply do again some glue on the tops over here. And you see already, I do it a little faster. And again over here, do enough glue. Don't do it too hasty because or else you don't glue it right. Place it together, place it together, place it together, and place it together. And again, gently, you're going to start to fill in the open gaps this way. And give it some pressure. You do here the same, fill in the open gaps. And then you're going to clean it up and let it dry in a half hour also, just like the other 2 bigger pieces. So again, we have our bottom, which is the 2 pieces of 5 this way, and I'm going to place it also this way down. We have our 4 bigger pieces of the 3 rows of 6 on top of each other. So what we're going to do, we do some glue on the side over here. You can also do it on the bottom, the same like we did with the other one. Place it over here, and we do here the same on the inside, on the underside. Place it over here. We place this one here, so I don't bother with it with this side. And we're going to fill it in on this side. Oh, I'm really startled that it would fall down. And again, squeeze, but only squeeze on the underside, not on the top side. On the underside, because your DIY is most of the time really dry after 24 hours. So again, feel with your fingers that you have a nice straight line. And I'm going to let this dry in. And of course, we're going to take our other piece and we do the same like we did with the other one. Just make a line over here. You do it on this side and you go up again over here. Make sure that you have enough glue. I'm going to fill it in over here, press it together and press it to each other. And we do here the same. We just fill it in over here on the underside and to the top. Just this way, over here. And you just easy place it straight up against here. And now you have your second box, but he is a little bigger than the other one you just had. So again, if you're happy with the shape, then let it dry in for at least a half hour. So if everything is correctly, you have now 2 boxes. You have this one with 3 high and you have one with 2 high. And if everything is correctly, you have 2 little squares. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn this one upside down and turn this one also upside down. We are going to get our little block and of course we are going to glue it on top of here. So we do some glue a little bit more to the inside than the outside and we place it exactly in the middle. We do here the same. We do some glue on the tops and we do some in the middle and we're just going to let it dry in, give it a little bit of pressure over here. And we're going to get our brush and I'm going to gently go around and just remove the glue we don't need. So now we have of course our 2 under pieces of our holders. Now we are going to do the top. We are going to do 4 rows of 5. So 4 rows of 5 and we just do the smallest line of the block and we row it very simply together this way and over here. And of course also the top, you can, if you have the base from which I show you in a moment, that are the 2 pieces of 5, then you can go as crazy as you like. You don't have to do my idea. You just do whatever you think is right and fitting for your decor. So I'm just giving you a little example. You don't have to follow everything. So just do what you think and what you like. Maybe you like a little bit more with some beading, maybe with some other pieces. You can decorate it any way you like. I'm only giving you the base shape. So I'm going to clean up the top over here and this one. And of course, place it straight up. And again the underside. We do here the same. Place it straight up, do the back side, and over here. And we're going to do the back side also. And the last. And this one. And now you know already, we're going to place it straight up, press it down, make sure that all of them are down. And this way, press it down, give it some pressure at the ending, also over here, place it down. And the last one. And again, like this, place it down and squeeze it. We're going to give it a half-minute rest. So now we're going to turn this too, and we're going to do this one on the side. We do some glue on the tops, over here, place it down against here. We do here the same, over here, and we're going to make sure that they are nicely attached to each other. Give it a little bit of pressure from the outside. And again, also over here, make sure that everything is fitting nicely. And now we're going to clean up the top. And of course, we can also turn it over and do the other side. And turn it over and do the other side. We're going to give it a couple of minutes drying. So you see already on my table are 16 blocks of 3, so 16 sets of 3. And you see already I have already one over here because it's already too full on my table. So just take your time and do maybe 2 times 8 on your mat is more than enough. So I have here 16 pieces of 3. So I'm just going to do easy, and just on the longest line you just do some glue, and again you just roll them very simply together this way. And now you get a little bit more room, so I can do in a moment my 16th block also in between. So again, over here and over here, and now this one will be over here. I'm going to glue some glue, and now he's also fitting on top of here. It's a little bit of working with it, but we will get there. And of course, we are going to clean them the same way like we did with the others, and we give it a half-minute drying. So I'm almost there. So take your time for your 16 pieces of 3. I do it as fast as I can, and I keep the top a little simple, and you can go as crazy like I told you earlier by yourself. So again, over here, and the last. And this one, and I'm going to clean it up, press it together, and of course I'm going to wait a half-minute. So I have my 8 of 16 pieces of 3, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to get one of them, do them some glue on the top, and I'm going to roll them together until this one. Again, I'm going to take another one, and I'm going to roll them together. Take another one, and I'm going to roll them together. And we do here the same. Turn this one around against here. We do here the same, and we get another one. We do over here, and we're going to get it together. And here the same. Over here, and the last. And this one. And now we gently fill in the open gaps as best as we can. Just like this. Feel with the fingers the side. Again, press it together. You do here the same, press it together, and you do here the same, press it together until one piece, and here the same, and over here, and this one. And now we're going to clean it up. And you see already one is moving off the line. You see, now we need to go move it back, and we do the back side also, of course. Take it off the table, do the back side, and you see here a little gap, so we have to squeeze it a little bit more. That's why I told you we only wait a half-minute, so you can redo it every time. And over here, do the back side, and this way. And now we're going to let it rest for a couple of minutes. So now we have our 2 little bottoms of the 2 times 5, and we have of course our 8 pieces we just made from 2 times 3. So what we're going to do, we are going to do some glue on the underside. So over here, on here, and you place it against here. You do on this one the same. On the underside, you do some glue and you place it on this side. Over here, and you just press only on the underside. And on the underside over here, feel with your fingers that you have them in a straight line. You do from this four the same. You do it over here. And place it on this side. And again, press it together. Feel with your fingers and you do from this one also. And you just give it a little second to dry in. And again, press it from the underside, feel with your fingers and let it dry in for a little moment. Now we're going to do the other two and we do some glue on this line and under here and we go to the top and we place it over here. So this will be a very simple base for your holders and you can even use it as a kind of little decorative little holder. So you can do some Christmas tree inside a big one. So you can not only use it for candles, because of course you can use it for candle holder, but you also can decorate it with some Christmas tree. So I'm still debating what I'm going to do, if I'm going to do my candles inside or maybe I will do some trees inside, because I love trees and greenery. If you know me already for a little while, then you know that I love greenery. So again, we're going to give it a little bit of pressure and here the same, and we're going to let this dry in. So, and I'm going to do my finishing touch of my little boxes. I'm going to get some loose blocks, do some glue on the top, and I'm going to place it exactly in the middle over here. I'm going to do here the same. Place it exactly in the middle. This way, make sure that everything is sticking nicely. We do on this side one and make sure that it is in the middle, and on this side feel and look where you want to have it and let's press it down, remove the glue, and I'm going to do on the other side the same. So now we have our candle holders or maybe decorative holders, just what you use it for. I'm still debating if I'm going to glue them already on top of each other, or maybe if I'm going to do two different colors. So I'm thinking for the base at least black, and maybe the top another color. I still have to debate if I like it or not, or maybe I'm going to do it in totally black. What I also can do is maybe the top in gold. So I have to look for, but I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to spray paint it, and then you will see in a moment which color I chose. So you see already this is a little bit different than I told you. He is black. I used a black undercoat and then I took my gold spray and I just lightly lightly just give it a little from a very distant. I just give it a little waste of gold, so not too much, so everything is a little bit mixed up and give a little bit of the rustic look. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this to on the other side, so this way over here, and I'm going to do this one of course also on the underside over here, and I'm going to do on the tops, I'm going to do some glue over here, just a little bit more on the inside than the outside, and here also the same, a little bit more to the inside than the outside, and then I'm going to gently place it exactly in the middle. So over here, give it a little bit of pressure, not too much. Over here, and you see I didn't do the underside because you don't see the underside of your holder. And again, I'm going to do this one also over here. Make sure, and I'm just going to press it down. And make sure that it sticks nicely, and then we're going to let it dry in for at least an hour and a half. And of course, like I told you, I'm going to let this dry, then I'm going to turn them over and you see in a moment how they really turned out. And here you see finally a quick impression of how I decorated my little stands. And of course, like I told you, I did it for the candles because I like that even better. But you can also do some Christmas tree on top and give it some greenery inside also. And I'm really happy how this one turned out. I hope you give this one a try. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy what you saw and you give it a try also. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, of course, I hope you will click the red subscribe button. Everyone have an amazing day and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.